Right, hello, I'm Christoph Birkl from Brill Power. I think we can all agree that batteries, especially lithium-ion batteries, play a key role in our move to a clean energy future. They allow us to store energy, renewable energy from wind and solar power, as well as literally driving the electric vehicle revolution. But batteries aren't as innocent as you think. They're mined from materials of limited supply. The mining of lithium, especially, having large environmental impacts on our resource supply chain. And another critical material, cobalt, being supplied at 60% from the Democratic Republic of Congo, where obviously we've got human rights issues and we've got security of supply issues there as well. And on top of that, lithium-ion batteries are very energy intensive to produce. It takes 450 watt-hours of energy just to make 1 watt-hour of lithium-ion battery storage. Batteries are made of a collection of single cells that are put together in a pack, and those cells degrade at different rates. And the lifetime and performance of those batteries are limited by the weakest cell in the pack. And that can mean significant waste. We found at our labs in Oxford that over 50% of the cells contained inside of battery packs that were discarded were still useful. So that's a terrible waste of resources. So at Brill Power, we're changing this by making batteries smarter. We are adding electronics that allow us to control the batteries at the cell level, and this way we can always we can exploit the full energy storage capacity of every single cell in the pack. And that allows us to extend the lifetime, keep performance up for higher, and lower the operating cost. We've tried and tested it, and you can see it works. We can extend the cycle life of lithium-ion batteries by up to 60%, while maintaining higher performance and using fewer cells, generating less waste. This means that a 60% lifetime improvement means, in the case of a utility scale battery that would have lived for 5 years, that can now live for 8 years. And in the case of an electric vehicle, that will keep your driving range up for longer. Our business model is simple. We provide printed circuit boards plus electronics to battery system makers that combine them into their systems, and they will then get the benefit of getting an edge in their technology for their markets in stationary energy storage and electric vehicles by extending the life, lowering the operating cost, and increasing the reliability. The markets are huge. Stationary storage alone by 2026 is predicted to reach $23 billion globally, with $7.5 billion in the UK. And this is our first target market. That's because our barriers of entry to that market are lower and innovation cycles are quicker. The second market we're targeting are electric vehicles, and they're expected to reach $250 billion by 2022. The first step toward entering these markets for us is to start joint pilot projects with battery system makers to test and validate our technology. We've so far built 2 prototypes, filed 3 patent applications, and we spun out from the Oxford University last year, raised a pre-seed round then, and we've won 2 Innovate UK grants for feasibility studies of our technology in both stationary energy storage and electric vehicles. We've won a number of other grants and prizes, and most recently we won the regional finals of the Shell Springboard in Cambridge. We're very excited about, and we're now using those funds to start putting our technology, taking it from the lab into the products of our partners, and we're doing that in partnership with Acceleron and eCar and Africa Power Storage. By making the absolute most of every single cell in a battery pack, we can save 60% of the materials required, 60% of the energy going in, and 60% of the waste. And that enables us to save about 2.3 million tons of CO2 equivalents by 2022. And this is who's going to make it happen. We're a team with very versatile experience in business, lithium-ion batteries, in mechanical and electrical engineering. And we're in a unique place where we can combine our skills and help achieve a step change improvement in battery technology, which has so far rather seen incremental improvements. So if you liked what you saw, please come and find me afterwards. I'm happy to chat batteries with you. Thank you very much.